And welcome back. It is time once again to remind everyone why we feel the way we do about Mondays. Here's Trtan Back Time.
Feel like we're turning back time.
That's very insightful. I just may have to rethink my reason for doing this. But until then, here we go. September 14, 1901, the world's first professional bodybuilding contest is held. It was organized by strongman Eugene Sandow and held in the Royal Albert Hall in London. The winner, there he is right there, William L. Murray. He weighed 189 pounds at 5 feet 8 inches tall. One of the judges was Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes. Happy birthday to John Bauman, born in 1947, better known as Bowser, the bass singer with the group Sha-Na-Na from 1970 to 81. September 15th, 1965, the science fiction show Lost in Space debuts on CBS with the episode The Reluctant Stowaway. First fan letter I ever wrote was to Angela Cartwright there.
Really?
Yes, on the far left. By the way, the show, all of this was supposed to be happening in the year 1997.
Wow,
Yes.
far into the future. Did she write you back?
Well, I got an autographed picture, but who knows? I mean.
Very cool.
Okay, I wish I still had it. Happy birthday to Fay Wray, born in 1907. She was a Canadian-American actress who was the Great Ape's girlfriend in the 1933 film King Kong. September 16, 1893, the largest scramble for free land took place. More than 100,000 homesteaders descend on the 6 million acre Cherokee Strip to stake their claim on 40,000 homesteads. This would become part of Oklahoma in 1907. And the Cherokee, according to what I read, had agreed to sell these lands to the government because the government had said you can't, it's like cattle, I can't remember how it went, but anyway. They say the Cherokee agreed to sell the lands to the government. The settlers were known as boomers and weren't supposed to enter the territory until noon on this date, but many snuck in early, becoming known as Sooners.
So that's where we get
Sooner comes
Sooners,
from.
Boomer Sooner. I did not know that.
A happy birthday to Lawrence J. Peter, born in 1919. He was a Canadian author and creator of the Peter Principle, which is every employee tends to rise to his level of incompetence. A famous quote, "The noblest of all dogs is the hot dog. It feeds the hand that bites it." September 17, 1911, Calbraith P. Rogers departs for Sheepshead Bay, New York, departs from Sheepshead Bay, New York, arriving in Pasadena, California on November 5th in what was the first airplane flight across the United States. Strangely enough, on this date in 1908, 3 years previously, Orville Wright crashes his plane after the propeller breaks, resulting in the death of Lieutenant Thomas E. Selfridge, the first airplane fatality. Hank Williams, happy birthday, born in 1923. Arguably the most well-known country singer with many famous songs to his name, passed away from what was called a heart attack on a trip to a New Year's Day concert in 1953 at Canton Memorial Auditorium in Canton, Ohio. He was only 29 years old. September 18, 1964, the Addams Family TV show debuts on ABC television. It was based on the characters from Charles Addams' New Yorker cartoons. And a happy birthday to Anton Mauve, or you might say it Mauve, 1838. He was a Dutch painter for whom the color mauve is named.
I started to say that's the only time I've ever heard that word before is in reference to a color.
That's it, but it was his name and the color. Okay. Finally this. We all know Charles Lindbergh was the first person to fly solo across the Atlantic. Who was the second person? Come on, you can get this.
No.
Amelia Earhart.
Oh, I didn't even think of her.
That's
How
right.
dare I?
And that wraps it up for this edition of Trtan Back Time.
Be back with Turn Back Time.
I'm a little ashamed Amelia didn't cross my mind at all. I don't know why.
But she crossed the Atlantic.
But she
so
did
it's
cross
okay.
that. All right. Coming up, Tom has something on his watch list that you guys want to check out. This is really interesting.
Yeah, from National Geographic, and it's a must-see. We'll be back before you know.